They hurt you and your anger burns, but Stoicism throws a curveball: your hate harms you first. The shocking truth: forgiveness isn't for them, it's the only way to unlock the happiness of freedom they stole. But how do you actually do that? How do you stop the cycle of pain and retaliation? Stoicism at its heart is about inner strength. It's not about being a doormat, it's about taking control of your response to the world instead of letting the world control you. Think of it like this: someone throws mud at you. You can either get down in the dirt and start throwing mud back, or you can wipe yourself clean and walk away with your head held high. Stoicism teaches you how to choose the latter. The mud thrower might be the one who has to feel the consequences. This starts with understanding a few key things. First, it requires some wisdom and realizing that revenge rarely works out the way you think it will. That initial feeling of gratification, it's fleeting. It doesn't actually fix the pain, it often makes it worse. It could be that even your act of trying to retaliate causes more harm to you than to the person who wronged you. Stoicism urges us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and choose a path that leads to inner peace, not more chaos. Consider that even planning on retaliation makes one go through a lot of anxiety. This requires the strength to deal with the situation and also strength to move on. The power to realize wisdom like Marcus Aurelius would have wanted. Next is courage. It takes real courage to face your pain instead of trying to numb it with hatred and bitterness. It takes courage to choose a difficult path of forgiveness instead of an easier path of revenge. It's difficult to take this decision, but worth it in the end. The first step to take is the hardest. If your friend circle are a bunch of people that ask you to get revenge, then it's the time to reevaluate your friend's circle to keep yourself from harm. And then there's justice. Stoicism isn't about letting people get away with bad behavior. It's about understanding what true justice really means. It's not about inflicting the same pain on someone else. It's about protecting yourself, other people, and acting with compassion and integrity. Maybe it's about reporting the workplace bully or leaving a toxic relationship. Taking responsibility and walking out with respect for yourself. Finally, temperance. This means self-control, managing your emotions, and not allowing yourself to be consumed by anger. It's about recognizing the desire for revenge, acknowledging it, but making a choice to not act on it. This means doing all of this in a calm manner and seeking help if you're too traumatized to deal with this on your own. This is you taking charge of your character and growth to deal with all the past problems and prevent any future reoccurrence. How does this apply to real life? Let's say you're the college student who just got dumped. Your first impulse might be to trash your ex on social media or try to make them jealous. But Stoicism suggests a different approach. Focus on self-improvement. Hit the gym, read a book, spend time with friends who lift you up. Not as a way to get back at your ex, but as a way to become a better version of yourself. The best you. The focus should not be to invoke sadness to the other person, but to start to live for yourself. Start working out all those bad emotions in a productive way for yourself. The focus should be yourself and not anything external. Or imagine you're the entrepreneur whose business just collapsed. You might be tempted to blame everyone else or sink into self-pity. A Stoic approach would be to accept what happened, learn from your mistakes, and focus on what you can control, your next steps. Stoicism offers you power in difficulties, so this power can turn around to a tool for actionable growth. The key to remember is that Stoicism isn't a quick fix. It's a lifelong practice. There will be times when you slip up and give in to anger or resentment. But the important thing is to keep coming back to the principles and keep striving to do better. You have to remind yourself that you cannot influence how others act or what they say about you. All you can influence is how you react to the same. You take the power from them. By understanding and practicing these principles in everyday life, the user takes the full use of the philosophy. By the way, even some of the most well-known Stoics struggled with this. Seneca, for instance, despite preaching temperance, was incredibly wealthy and powerful. Even he struggled sometimes with balancing virtue and reality. This shows that progressing in philosophy needs you to keep working towards your goals and not to lose heart if you still struggle. Remember, the goal isn't to become emotionless robots. It's about cultivating inner strength, managing your emotions, and living a life guided by reason, compassion, and integrity. It's about taking the power away from those who have hurt you and using it to build a better, more fulfilling life for yourself. You are capable of great things, and it all starts with this action. Flourishing is the ultimate goal. Your purpose awaits. Now, one question we didn't fully address in this video is how Stoicism interacts with seeking legal justice. Can a Stoic pursue lawsuits or criminal charges against someone who has wronged them? While Stoicism emphasizes forgiveness and non-retaliation, it doesn't necessarily preclude seeking legal recourse to protect oneself or others. This is a complex topic that could be explored in a future video. Let us know if you would like us to revisit. Also, please consider the following points to better put the things you have learned to practice. Evaluate, assess, identify, consider. Review, reconcile, express, release, understand. Remember to express respect and not to fall into your inner spite. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on Stoicism and how to live a more meaningful and empowering life. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Keep watching to not give in to regret. The future is in your hand.